is in this kind of flow.
Tag to Kevin Owens. And now a double five-knuckle shuffle. Get him! Owens with Reigns. The AA. Attitude adjustment to the champ.
This is going downhill.
Stunner to Sammy. Covered by Owens. KO Cena win.
Here are your winners, the team of John Cena and Kevin Owens.
The GOAT returns to team with KO for a win over the Bloodline.
Roman Reigns will not be happy about how this one played out.
Hey, Sami Zayn, I love you like a brother, Uso. 100. So if you want Sami Zayn to stay in the bloodline, then throw your ones to the sky.
As your tribal chief and the head of the table, I find you, Sami Zayn, not guilty. For now. I want you to look at Jay and I want you to thank him because he bought you more time. And in the meantime, this is how it's gonna go. Finish out tonight. Make the bloodline proud. And then I don't wanna see you again until Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Do you understand me? I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna hear from you, I don't wanna hear that you're at a show, nothing. Go home. And then I will see you at the Royal Rumble, and that is where you're gonna deliver your final test. And then we're gonna see if Sami Zayn really is the bloodline or not.
What a turn of events to kick off Monday Night Raw. If, in fact, Sami Zayn is not, as Jey Uso so eloquently put, bulletproof, the honorary Uso definitely dodged a bullet tonight.
Sami with a stay of execution. Who had Jey Uso coming to the defense of Sami Zayn tonight?
But what is the final test?
If you want to be if you want to be a part of us, this has got to go. You got to go. We don't care about you. You understand? Pull the trigger.
his choice, and he's gonna
You
pay.
say you love him like a brother. This your brother. Nah, I'm your brother. Shoot. 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 Get off! Get off! Get off! Shoot!
Sami, the Usos may have been going for the 1D, and Sami Zayn dragging Jay out of the ring. Stunner! Tag! Helluva kick! Cover! They retain!
Here are your winners, and still the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
What y'all think was gonna happen, huh? You thought you were just gonna lose in the main event of WrestleMania and we weren't gonna talk about it? You thought you was gonna beg for a rematch, and then for whatever reason you dedicate it to me, and then you lose? You dedicate a match to me and then you lose? I'm not even a tag. Why are you dedicating a tag team victory to someone who's not even in a tag team? I'm the greatest singles champion of all time. I'm not in a tag team. We literally have Hall of Fame tag teams in our family, and you dedicate it to me. You disrespect our bloodline and dedicate a tag team championship match to me? This is it. I try to leave and take a little time for me, and what do? You come out here, you embarrass me. You come out here and you misrepresent me, the bloodline, and our family, huh?
There ain't no day one no more. There ain't no day one no more. You understand me? Get out of my ring.
Oh no! Jimmy just super kicked Roman!
Jimmy, what did you do?
Why you do that? Hey, we can't do that, you hear me? We gotta be better than that. Why you do that? Oh, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, Oz. I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. I got to.
Oh my God!
So guess what? You out. And I'm out too.
Oh my God! Solo's done by both Usos. Screaming at Reigns. Screaming at Reigns.
You hear me? You say who's the next in line, but you lied to me. You understand me? This is my mother.
Oh my God.
They are endless.
Corey, that's what I was talking
They
about.
are as deep as they are dangerous.
There's some dude in a hoodie and a bandana at ringside. And he just took out Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Oh my goodness! Jimmy Uso is back! Jimmy's back! The original Bloodline's here! Spear by Reigns! Cover! And a win!
Here are your winners, the team of the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns!
I'm proud of you. We all are. And no yeet.
What's up, my dog? Good?
Yeah, I mean, hey, can we talk for a minute?
Yeah, what up?
No, could we talk alone?
Hey, just give us a minute.
So, what is all that? Is this just it now? Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, is everything cool now after everything Jimmy did to you? I just want to make sure, are you actually going to go back to SmackDown and talk to Roman Reigns and squash this beef? Everything's just fine now?
Sammy, I know what you're saying about Roman. I think Solo's worse, Uso.
No, hang on a second, because Solo's not the one who mentally got in your head for years. Okay, he's not the one that made you jump through hoops every single week to prove your worth to your own family.
Sammy, it sounds like you're on Solo's side now, Uso.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not on anybody's side here, okay? I'm on your side. This isn't a lesser of two evils. You don't have to choose one or the other. You could just not get involved. Because this is not, no, it's not your fight anymore, Jay. This is not your fight anymore. You said it yourself, you're your own man now. You stepped out on your own. I just don't understand why you'd go back. I just don't understand.
Sammy, you wouldn't understand. Because you're not family, Uso.
absolute magic. Oh! Sami turning down the invite by Solo, and Sami Zayn coming to the aid of Jey Uso.
Oh, Sami, you're gonna regret sticking your nose in bloodline business again.
And now Jimmy and Jey back into the fight. Roman Reigns is back up as well, and the fight is on. Jacob sent into our announce table. Roman Reigns trying to make it to his feet. Solo Sikoa is cornered. The new tribal chief with nowhere to go. Oh no!
Sami, I'm asking you, please just come to SmackDown so all four of us can talk this out like family do. Family? He ain't family. Hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. Just because he's not blood related, that don't make him family. He is family. Because right now, I see Jimmy Uso. I see Jey Uso. And I see Sami Uso. I hope to see you Friday at SmackDown, my brother.